Hey, Pally.
Today is Thursday, May 2nd, 2019, and InFocus starts right now.
An update on the Trump administration's vote on Obamacare.
And an exciting ASB-hosted event will be held tomorrow.
All that and more is coming up on today's show. Welcome to InFocus. I'm Sarah Nash.
And I'm Max Bonstetter.
There's a lot going on around campus today.
Here are some important announcements from today's campus bulletin.
Those who are interested in summer volunteer opportunities can go to the Tower Building at any time to check out the Community Service Bulletin Board outside the College and Career Center office. For more questions, contact Kay Larson at paws.org. The dance team's 2019 annual spring showcase is here, featuring award-winning competition pieces, raffle prizes, a bake sale, and guest performances from across Pally's campus. Their performance is next Tuesday, May 7th at 7 p.m. in the PAC. Tickets can be purchased on the quad this week or online via pallydance.com.
Tomorrow is Pally World Fest. The ASB-hosted event will be filled with activities that will allow students to appreciate cultures from around the world. The event is taking place during lunch and tutorial on the quad, and free food will be available. In performing arts news, Pally Theater's one-act showcase is this week. Performance starts today and goes until Saturday. Each show begins at 7:30. Tickets and more information can be found on pallytheater.com.
Well, moving on now from what's going on around campus to what's happening in the world and locally today.
Let's take a look at what's topping today's headlines in today's News Minute.
A police chief near New York is accused of being on the wrong side of the law. He's facing charges for allegedly fixing traffic tickets in return for help with his promotion. As Aline LaPalmer reports from Manola, 3 other people were reportedly in on with the scheme. Paul Johnson and Joseph Savino among the 4 men arrested and indicted today in an alleged ticket-fixing conspiracy in the village of Hempstead. Johnson allegedly made traffic tickets go away at the request of a village trustee, who then played a role in getting him promoted to chief shortly after. All 4 suspects pleaded not guilty and were later released without bail. According to an attorney, Chief Johnson does not plan on resigning.
The Department of Justice wants to do away with Obamacare completely. In new court filings Wednesday, the Trump administration called the Affordable Care Act unconstitutional. Government lawyers say instead of picking and choosing which provisions to invalidate, the entire law should go. The Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals will hear arguments on the issue in July, which could tee up a Supreme Court case. President Donald Trump has worked his entire presidency to get rid of this law, the signature legislative achievement of the Obama administration. The Affordable Care Act currently provides health care for millions of Americans.
Star Wars fans could have tried to book a trip to a galaxy far, far away this morning. That was when Disneyland Resort in Anaheim, California started taking reservations for its new Star Wars theme park. The reservations will be available online starting at 8 a.m. Pacific Time or 11 a.m. Eastern. The widely anticipated theme park, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, opens on May 31st, but reservations will be required if you plan on a visit until June 23rd. While many fans prepare for the opening of the new Star Wars theme park, there's another historic legend that has fans from all around the world wanting to learn more.
That's right, Sarah, and Trey Bishoping, our very own resident historian, has been learning more.
What do you have for us today, Trey?
Well, Sarah, the modern legend of the Loch Ness Monster was born when a sighting made local news on May 2nd, 1933. The newspaper Inverness Courier shared an account of a local couple who claimed to have seen, quote, an enormous animal rolling and plunging on the surface. Amateur investigators have for decades kept a lookout, and in the 1960s, British universities launched sonar expeditions to the lake. In 1975, another expedition produced a photo that appeared to show what vaguely resembled the giant flipper of an aquatic animal. In 1994, the 1934 photo was proven to be a complete hoax, but tourists and investigators still are searching for the legendary beast. That's all for me. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Trey.
Alleged Loch Ness Monster sightings may be pretty rare, but you know what's also pretty rare is Pally winning every single game on a given day.
That's true, and I bet Thayer can tell us if we really did win every game yesterday. Thayer, is this true?
It sure is. Pally won every single game yesterday, and there were quite a few games. Firstly, boys varsity tennis beat San Mateo 6-1. Boys varsity volleyball beat Kings Academy 3-0. Girls JV lacrosse beat Mountain View 7-6. Girls varsity lacrosse also took on Mountain View and won a close one 14-12. JV baseball beat Los Altos 6-2. Varsity baseball also beat Los Altos 7-5. Today, girls JV softball plays at 4 o'clock here at Pali versus Saratoga. Boys JV lacrosse plays at 5:15 versus Los Gatos here at Pali. Boys varsity lacrosse plays Los Gatos right after at 7 p.m. That's all for me. Back to you.
Well, Max, the weather sure has been feeling a bit more summery.
Definitely. My wardrobe has been transitioning from hoodies and sweatpants to t-shirts and shorts.
Well, hopefully the Bay Area weather doesn't suddenly change on us. Ingrid's in the studio now to tell us what to expect for the rest of the week and the weekend. Ingrid, is the weather going to be nice and clear for the rest of the week?
Well, pretty much so. We're looking at some cloudy days. Well, right now in Palo Alto, 75 degrees Fahrenheit, and the high for today is going to be 77, and the low is going to be 48. We're looking at tomorrow and Saturday. You can see that the highs are going to be 74 and 70, and the lows are going to be 49 and 51, and like I said, it's going to be pretty cloudy. Looking at our 5cast, most of the days this week are going to be pretty cloudy, but the highs are going to be around the 70s, mostly high 70s and high 60s, while the lows are going to be on the low 50s and high 40s. Now looking at our Bay Area temperatures, you can see that San Francisco is kind of chilly today. The high is going to be 63, while Oakland is going to be 72. Palo Alto and San Jose, it's going to be pretty hot today. Palo Alto is going to be 77 today, and San Jose is going to be 76. That's all from me. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks for that, Ingrid. Well, that does it for today's episode.
Be sure to visit our website to check out old episodes, check the bulletin, or to send us an email.
Until next time, have a great day, Pally.